Jaz-O, Marcy's greatest, world's greatest, you know. And I'm here in Tampa, you know, we getting this work in. You know, the True CD Volume 1 about to come out, hosted by my brother, DJ Dave Tovin. It's gonna be super big. I got collabs on there from recent months, you know, from up-and-comers as well as A-list artists. You know, I got some new joints that I did along with some classic joints that I leaked in the past that is about time to see the light of day, you know what I mean? So, you know, we just working it. Well, I don't necessarily look for like a certain type of beat. Like, you know, sometimes people say, oh, I'm looking for some trap music, or I'm looking for some classic hip hop chop up sample shit. You know, my thing is if it sounds good and it triggers some type of emotion in me, then it will, you know what I'm saying, it will compel me to write certain things, you know.
Right.
Just, you know, just like any other music, how it makes you feel. It's just that, you know, when as artists we have the ability to articulate our emotions into a rhyme or a song.
That's true.
Well, you know,
a little mix of
some of those songs it just happen like that.
Yeah.
You know, it seems like happenstance, but when you look at it hindsight, all that shit was by design.
That's what's
up.
I
mean?
That's
what's
all
by design, and you know, and a lot more to come. Well, actually, a lot more so back then.
Oh, okay. Why is that?
It was just by design, you know.
Gotcha.
You know, when I would run into Jay-Z at certain times, like, you know, we meet up and or whatever the case, or like I'd be hanging with Clark Kent, and Clark would tell Jay like, yo, you need to check with Jaz. Jaz got some things that you probably would be interested in, you know, or Jay and I will already be together and, you know, he would hear something or somebody else would hear something. So as I was more, I came back into the industry after my EMI deal more so as a producer, you know, with the Forgive My Sins,
Gotcha.
You know, with Group Home, and you know, the joints that I did with the Locks, you know, right before they got their deal with Bad Boy, you know, I did a joint on Diddy's first album called I Got the Power, and it's featuring the Locks. So those things, it put me in producer mode, even though I was still making records. You know, I wasn't necessarily releasing records till like around 97, you know, I put a single out called Waiting, and it was more like an underground single, even though I did a video for it, you know. Yeah, of course, you know, I'm not gonna put it on blast. I have a zillion people hitting me, but definitely, like, you already know my connect, you know, in here, and you know, I tell people all the time, I don't try to discourage anybody, but, you know, my man Dave Tovin, he got like 30 or 40 beats in a folder, you know, designated for me.
Right.
You know, in itself. That's not even counting like all the stuff that I have, you know, that I produce for myself that I want to spit on and put out. And then other people sending me stuff all the time, and, you know, verses that, you know, people request, you know. It's a lot, you know, but I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, somebody might complain, say, oh, I got so much work to do, or I got to do this, I got to do that, but that's a whole lot better than like, damn, nobody's sending me beats. That means nobody's checking for you.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So everything's gravy, you know. I'm about to go up to NY, fucks with my man, my brother, Top Gunner, you know, or I should say Love, PKA Top Gunner.
Shouts to Top Gunner.
That's right. And, you know, he has 5-Star Entity. That's his company and studio. And, you know, I'm going to be consulting and, you know, kind of A&Ring, you know, his situation. And we collab. And we already got like 5 or 6 joints. You know, I got so many joints, you know, I didn't even get an opportunity, you know, to play some of those, but...
Still sounding brand new, too, brother. I give you much respect, man.
It's been
a long time coming, man.
Because I love this shit, man. This is Jaz-O, the originator. Fucks with producers.